Eastern Cincinnati Conference battle between the Withrow Tigers and the Winwood Warriors. We are about to announce the starting lineup.
Number 33, a 5'7" freshman, Winton. Number 0, a 5'8" sophomore, Cotton. Number 4, a 5'5" sophomore, Allen. Number 11, a 6' junior, Talia Dickerson. And number 23, a 5'3" junior, Dasani Morrow. The Tigers are coached by Mrs. Sasha Young. And now for your Winton Warriors. Number 0, a junior, 5'5" junior, Deja Thompson. Number 10, a 5'6" junior, Taylor Wright. Number 3, a 5'4" junior, Faith Ganaway. Number 2, a 5'5" senior, Leasia Payne. And number 5, a 5'8" senior, Sienna Bailey. The Warriors are coached by Mr. Mike Walker.
Okay, we're about ready to tip off here for the battle between the home Winwood Warriors and the Withrow Tigers. Limited seating, like a lot going on during COVID-19. Looks like we mainly have family and friends in attendance here. We've got an earlier start tonight. We're starting at 6 o'clock versus 7:30. JV game had been canceled for this evening, so we're here at the tip-off. Tipped off and tipped back to Shiana Bailey. Going to the hole, kicked out top of the key. Dribbling it out on top of the key, Leasia Payne. To the basket, a nice pass, and a nice finish. That was Faith Ganaway with a soft 10-foot jump shot. And a steal. Winwood's back with the basketball, right back in transition, and score again. A very quick 4 points here, and almost a second steal. Basket there was Shauna Bailey on the steal and the finish. So we've only got 34 seconds gone in this contest, with Winwood's jumping off to a quick 4-0 lead. In the standings, we've got Winwood's sitting at, hold on for a second. I thought I had the standings here in the conference. Give me a second and I'll get them for you. Don't see them. Ball out top to Withrow and thrown out of bounds. Almost a turnover. Ball is lost and it's going to be an inbounds underneath the Winwood's basket. And almost a jump ball, but actually called a foul. Foul looks like the first personal foul on Deja Thompson. That gives her one personal foul and one team foul for Winwood. Once again, inbounds underneath the Winwood's basket. Out top of the key. Well, now trying to do an inbounds pass. It is in the corner. Trapped in the corner, and another steal. Stolen by Winwoods, and a nice finish. And a quick timeout from Withrow Tigers as Winwoods has jumped off to a quick 6-0 lead. This will be a 1-minute timeout. Finish looked like that for Winwoods. That was finished by Shiana Bailey. Ball passed from Faith Ganaway. So it's an early 6-0 lead for the Warriors. Jumped off a couple of turnovers here. We're going to take a moment here and look at the standings. I think Winwood right now is 3-3 in the conference. And we will double check to see what they are overall. And we've got a end of the timeout here. And the ball is going to be inbounded from Withrow. Quick early lead from Woods, jumped out to a 6-0 lead. All right. So inbounds pass from Withrow. Took a quick hop there, dribbled out top. And I think we are going to have a travel on that one. Travel there by number 4 for Withrow. That was Jonna Hines. And it's a 6-0 lead here. And the ball inbounds. Okay. Okay. Inbounds here from Woods. Woods up top of the key. And we've got about 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay. And I dribbled off the top of the key. Attempted 3. Off, rebounded by the Withrow Tigers. And dribbling out top for Withrow. Don't want to dribble into the corner. That ends up becoming a third defender. Ball is stolen. Woods with the chance. A foul. Foul. She helped her up. The foul there was on number 11, Kamaya Grace. And that will put Woods on the line with a chance to jump out to extend this lead. Going to the free-throw line for Woods is number 42, Faith Ganaway. She's up with the first attempt. And good. Nice rotation on that. Nice free-throw. That gives Woods a quick 7-0 lead. And here for our second attempt here. Once again, a couple bounces and another good rotation. Really nice. Really nice soft touch on those free throws. Woods again is trapping. Another steal. Withrow is getting a tough time getting the ball over the half court. Nice rotation. Good kick out. Nice
shot.
Nice passing right there. Ball is out of bounds. Maintained possession to Withrow. Throwing the ball in bounds for Withrow is number 11, Kamaya Grace in the backcourt. And then Chiakira White.
My mic's not on. Oh, it did. Here? Okay, sorry.
Okay. So anyway, we got an inbounds here for, looks like Withrow is going to be underneath the Woods basket again. Trying to break the seal on the basket here. Actually, they need to get an attempted shot. So far, the turnovers are not helping them out. Trying to post up the Woods defender. Dribble it out top. Trying to be patient here. Maybe get a good chance. Looks like another attempted steal from Woods. Oh, nice soft pass. And
Winton looking sharp tonight.
And we jumped out to a quick 10-0 lead for Woods. So Woods is turning over Withrow consistently. And Withrow's having a very tough time getting the ball even over the half court. The pressure has worked out well. And that's going to send Woods to the free-throw line with a quick 10-0 lead.
The last time Withrow faced the Lady Warriors was last year when the score was 47-46, which was a lead.
Yeah.
They had a chance to win, but with 2 free throws, that's the end of the game.
Yeah. Wanted to introduce Ben Quackenbush here on the broadcast with me. Ben. Looking forward to another good Woods basketball game here. How was your holidays?
It was great.
Good. Okay. Did you get some basketball in?
I'm more of a soccer person, but
more
yeah,
soccer
I love basketball.
guy. Okay. All right. Nice. Oh, and missed. So they made one of the first 2.
That shouldn't worry what it was. They're already up 11-0, and they just got the ball back.
Out top. Head fake. Good ball movement. Woods doing a nice job. Unlucky. Bounced out of the backcourt. We got 5 minutes to go here in the first half.
And we see some new legs on the court since last time we did the game.
Yep. So anyway, it's 11-0 for Woods over Withrow. Withrow is Roy, I don't know if they've had an attempted shot yet. They've had a tough time getting it down low.
They always have a slow start.
Yeah. Oh, looks like she might have traveled, but she might have got away with that one. This might be a chance for Woods to finish and a foul. The one thing she needed to do on that play on the Woods is she took a swipe. If she just stayed vertical, she would have been fine. But if you look at, there's the steal. If you look here, she's driving to the basket. Look the reach in. That's where she got the foul. She took a swat. And normally, whenever you take a swing with your hand, you're going to get called on the foul most times by the ref.
Even when the referee's like right on it, right in front of it.
Yep. Well, you can't take a. Whenever you take a swipe, you're going to get called.
On the first shot.
But nonetheless, will still get their double-digit lead after the free throw, made or not. This.
So. And missed attempt
and still
there.
failed to hit the score line.
Yep. So we're about halfway through the first quarter, and Woods is off to a quick start of 11-0. Foul on Woods. Inbounds in the backcourt from Woods. So this may be a game where Woods is going to go deeper into their bench and give everybody a shot.
Yes. Thompson feeds it to 23. And nope, not converted. Deja Thompson takes a shot. And it is in and out.
Unlucky. That ball went in and out with Deja Thompson. Good rotation on the ball. She just happened to throw that out.
And a nice save, but set on the line. Can you hear me?
Then I'll switch it. Okay, the ball underneath the basket for Withrow. Withrow is still trying to get their first basket, but maybe one or two attempts here. So far, it's been a matter of turning the ball over has been their issue. And as a result, they really haven't got any shots so far. Ball off, Woods out of bounds. So what have you seen so far, Ben?
I just came here, but Winton was pretty good. Up 11-0, haven't conceded yet.
Right. What about from Withrow? What about Withrow's side? What do they need to do?
Keep the ball.
Yep, another turnover and a finish. And score. So we've got another timeout here from Withrow. 13-0 lead. And a little bit of frustration settling in on the Withrow side.
And the problem with Withrow, they're two wrestlers on the ball, and they decide to pass when their openings are gone and they're on main demand.
Right.
So they just need to be pitching on the ball and find a wide open person or to take a shot on their own and hopefully get back on the score sheet.
Yeah, I'm going to take a moment here and just take a look at the standings in the Eastern Cincinnati Conference. We are about, so far, I think this may be the 6th or 7th game for Woods. Yeah, let me look up the stats here real quick on my phone. And we'll take a look at standings here in the, in one moment.
And Coach Walker should be pleased with the performance in the first quarter. This is probably the best start of the season right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the girls' conference. It's giving me the boys by default.
And the Fisk University is signing number 2, Alicia Payne, is back on the floor.
Where is she heading, Ben?
Fisk University.
Where?
Fisk.
Fisk?
Yep.
So where is Fisk University, do you know?
I think Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, okay. She is a senior, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And a huge player on the offensive counterattack.
Yep. Another steal for Woods. And out of bounds.
Nice. And she does.
So let's take a moment and let's go through the standings in the Cincinnati Conference. We've got Loveland at 7-0. We've got Lebanon at 5-1. Another in the back court here. Pressure, long throw, and looks like
a block.
It's going to be a blocking foul. She didn't give her the reason they called that a block versus the charge. She didn't give her a chance to land, any landing space. So as a result, the foul was on Lynn Woods. If she'd actually set her feet and stepped back, it probably would have been a charge on Withrow. So anyway, getting back to the standings, we've got Turpin at 5-2. We got West Claremont at 3-3. We got Winton Woods tied with them at 3-3. We got Kings at 3-3. Little Miami at 3-4. Winton, Walnut Hills at 2-4. Milford at 2-6, and Anderson at 0-7.
And when you mentioned West Claremont laid basketball at 3-3,
yeah,
they're like Notre Dame, but in this conference, because they were like undefeated team last season. Winton Woods almost snapped it. But Withrow Claremont got a 3-point shot, as you see on that angle on the arc, where they got the buzzer beating shot to win the game.
So Ben, what conference is Withrow in? They're not in the Eastern Cincinnati Conference, are they?
They're in the ECC, I think.
They're not listed in the standings. I thought they were Eastern Cincinnati, but they're not listed with the record. You guys. Maybe they haven't played enough games to qualify.
Probably.
That might be a potential because there has been some cancellations.
Takes a shot,
nice arc. Oh, unfortunate.
Bailey gets the ball.
So another action this week. On Monday, we had Milford beating Fenwick 45-30. We had Turpin beating Marymount 30-17. Oh, and off the backboard. Walnut Hills over Hughes 56 to
Bailey. Payne. Bailey.
Levelland 48, Sycamore 36, West Claremont 67-47. Oh, and a missed basket there. Winwood still trying to get that first basket. And stolen again. She's open, down court, goes to the left hand, nice job, missed, and finished. So that was finished from, that was Shanna Bailey with another basket, giving them a 15-0 lead.
Winton Woods has been looking sharp, capitalizing on turnovers and going on a quick fast break to get to 2 points, or at least 3 on the board.
Yeah, Withrow's having a challenge here of getting to the basket and finishing. So we've got a 15-0 lead here early on for Winton Woods. Two minutes to go here in the first quarter. Bailey, nice pass. Doing a nice job of sharing the ball here. Oh, I don't know if she called that bank, but it counts nevertheless. 17-0. Winton Woods is on fire so far. And they really have given them trouble on the backcourt in terms of pressing.
Another turnover.
And another rebound. Might have slid her pivot foot there, but she got away with it. A drive to the basket, and she draws a foul. Now goes to the line with the chance to extend the lead here. So just a lot of challenges for Withrow here in the backcourt.
This is like a repeat from the Little Miami game, but Little Miami eased the pressure on last Wednesday.
Going to give this one another shot here with a chance to take the lead 18-0. The left southpaw, a little short.
If Withrow can't find the point, this game might get ugly.
Yeah. Well, they may end up dropping back from the full court pressure if the lead extends a lot farther. This may be a good opportunity for Winton Woods maybe to get into their bench a little bit too.
And Agent Payne touches the ball again.
Nice pass, chance to finish quick, and a nice, rolled out. Doing a nice job of getting to the basket, another rollout. Winwood's unlucky.
They scan away.
For a three. Oh, plenty of opportunities there for Winton Woods, just a little bit unlucky they didn't get a basket. So here's Winton Woods approaching to the half court, crossing the center stripe. Looks like they're going to maybe slow it down here, maybe take the last shot of the first quarter. Winwoods is testing the pressure here again. Might be a chance here.
Steal.
And she lost it. Oh, a little bit of a collision there. And that was before the shot on the floor.
No basket. No basket.
No basket. I'm not sure if they're in the...
And Withrow on their 6th foul.
That was on number 4.
It's got to be Winwood's ball because it was either a foul or a shot. And if it was a shot, it was a 3. But good call. The foul was on the floor. Nice arc. Oh, unlucky.
Failed to hit the catch and shoot.
Well, she's got the nice arc on it. She was just a little bit off on the shot. So last shot here. Let's see if she's going to attempt to get it up. She's running out of time. She's going to dribble out the clock before she gets a chance.
If she put up the ball, she probably should have got fouled for 3 shots.
Well, it wouldn't have been 2 shots yet. So anyway, end of the first quarter here from Winwoods High School. It's the Winwood Warriors 17 and the Withrow Tigers 0. So, Ben, let's look around to the rest of the conferences locally. I'm going to go to the GMC. For comparison, we've got Princeton, the Princeton Tigers at 5-0 in the conference, 6-1 overall. Got the Mason Comets at 4-0, 6-0 overall. Lakota West at 5-2. Sycamore 4-2. Lakota East 3-2. Coleraine 4-3. Oak Hills 1-4. We got Fairfield at 0-3. Hamilton, and then we've got Middletown. On a state level, we've got Mount Notre Dame leading the state of Ohio right now. 10-0, they're rated first in the state. Another local team, they're really the only one in the first 15 that are from Cincinnati. You have to go all the way down to Purcell Marion at number 24. Surprised there aren't some more local teams in that top 25. So anyway, observations from the first quarter, Ben? Any observations from the first quarter?
Withrow looks good on the counter, but Withrow's ball handle and possession, it's not that great. But Withrow's Squirrels are not that good ball control over the past years.
Mm-hmm. So it looked like we have a couple of new players in for Winwoods. Subbing in for the first time for Winwoods is number 34, Nalma Salam. I don't think she was in the first quarter.
She's in a JV. She's on the JV squad.
Is she? Okay. Well, this is going to be a good opportunity for Winwoods to get a chance to look at some of their JV roster or some of their varsity that's not playing a lot. So maybe some of the underclassmen. Oh, that was almost the first basket there from Withrow. Yeah. Unlucky. So we got 7.5 minutes. So taking a chance, let's look at some of the statistics in the Eastern Cincinnati Conference.
And there might have been a deflection. Withrow still has the ball.
Yeah.
And Withrow gets the ball that quick.
Yeah. So anyway, just to give a highlight, leading the Eastern Cincinnati Conference in scoring is Kendall Foley, averaging 19.4 a game. Then we've got Cecilia Hilford at 19.2, Marissa Jenke at 18.6.
And it's 20-0.
And they jump out on a 3 to a 20-0 lead. So I'm looking a little bit through the stats here on folks in today's game. And we've got in steals, we've got Dashia Thompson. She's averaging 3.7 steals a game. Outside of that, I think Winwoods isn't in the leaders in the conference. They got a pretty balanced lineup here. Drive to the basket and an attempt. And jump ball. I was hoping looked like they might get some 3 throws there, but nope. I think that was the right call. A little arc on that one and a finish.
That is just beautiful right there.
She looked it right through the shot, Ben. Here's Winwoods trying to get it down low. Let's see if she can use the backboard. I thought they had a basket there. Oh, a beautiful chest pass. Oh, nice finish. Nice job. Nice pass from the Shea Thompson.
Knight had the last 5 points for the Lady Warriors.
Yep, that jumps them out to a 22-0 lead here. And Winwoods if you're Withrow at this point, you just want to work on a decent shot.
And when I got wording from Coach Walker, head coach of the Lady Warriors, they haven't practiced in 2 weeks.
Well, yeah, it's 24-0. Oh, and you can tell that Withrow is getting frustrated.
Since Winton had no practice, they're playing backyard basketball for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And look at them now, uncoached.
Yeah. Body language of Withrow is getting a little frustrated.
Another deflection.
Missed shot. I think it was blocked, so Withrow does maintain possession here. So let's see if Withrow can break the seal on the basket here.
Whoa.
Oh, a little bit of a collision and a
Thompson.
finish. Kashia Thompson extends the lead to 26-0. Withrow coach is calling timeout here. 26-0 with a little bit over 5 minutes to go in the first half. So we'll see what Winwoods can work on in this game. The turnovers have been an issue. Part of the issue with Withrow, too, is part of it's to pass them, but part of it's you got to work for the open shot, and they just have not been able to get that done, unfortunately, for them.
Find out more at mercy.com/injury clinic. That's mercy.com.
So, Ben, do we have any other players from Winwoods that are looking at colleges, perhaps? Got a moment there. We're looking on the sidelines. It looks like a lot of people are catching up on their texts. Or they're watching the game here. They're giving feedback to their friends about what a good job we're doing.
Or they're probably on Frank Lampard stacking.
They get to wave if they're watching the game. I guess they're not watching the game.
Because Frank Lampard hasn't fixed anything yet.
Say that again?
Frank Lampard should be sacked.
Oh.
Every fan wants him out.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody in the crowd knows who Frank Lampard is here. We might have some in attendance who might, but looks like somebody's taking. But they could be catching up on that. You never know. So anyway, let's talk basketball. College basketball. Who's your favorite college basketball team?
UC and some Kentucky.
Kentucky. Kentucky's struggling.
Yeah, they're struggling.
They're struggling. UC's struggling too.
But
I went to school at Indiana. We're struggling also, so we can join
but
the group.
Kentucky, they're like one of the top teams in college. And they're probably having one poor start.
Yep.
But they're a top team.
I'm sure they'll pick it up at the end of the year. We'll take a chance here. A finish. Oh, I thought she was going to put that one in. So let's talk about the bubble. So this year's NCAA men tournament is going to be held all in the state of Indiana. So they're going to use the high schools. They're going to use the main arena. So with COVID going on, the whole tournament will be in Indiana. The irony is Indiana University may not be in the tournament because they may not qualify. So anyway, it should be an interesting. So what are your thoughts on the bubble?
But the bubble, if we want to talk about the bubble, last season, Dayton had a great season. 2 losses, 27 wins. And you don't see.
Who are we talking about?
Dayton Flyers. They had a great season.
Oh, yeah, the bubble.
Season, 27-2.
Yep.
It's hard to see that from a team that low-grade class.
Yeah.
And an A10, but COVID takes it away.
Well, the good news for me is that I'm a Knicks fan, and Tobin went to the Knicks from Dayton. So that will be the Knicks game. And the Knicks have actually won a couple of games early on, which is kind of amazing. So.
But UD could have probably been a Final Four contender if that squad. But I doubt they'll do it again.
So I'm going to give you a little Withrow history here. In 1987, Withrow had a player that went to Indiana University. His name was Ricky Calloway. And Ricky Calloway put Indiana University into the Final Four because he finished, he rebounded a shot, finished it, and guess where the game was played?
Where?
Cincinnati.
Nice.
He was playing at US Bank Arena, which had a different name back then, Riverfront Coliseum. So a kid from Cincinnati put Indiana in the Final Four. Oh, another steal. You know what that Indiana team did that year? They won the national title.
Yeah, but that's not called US Bank Arena no more.
No, but you know the guy who put the basket in was Ricky Calloway, who was a Withrow grad.
Oh, wow, that's not
a
pretty
little
cool.
Withrow history for anybody listening to the game tonight. So anybody knows the history of Ricky Calloway, they can be interested. He was a heck of a ball player.
This is probably the best performance or first half I've ever seen by Winton girls basketball.
Yeah, they're playing well, Actually, Ricky Calloway, going back to Withrow, played on a cast most of his senior year, part of his leg.
But last season they played Western Hill West High,
Yep.
and they end up winning that game 43-7 Warriors
Okay.
for the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, so far it looks like we've got a mass substitution coming in for Winton Woods. As we said earlier, this is going to be a good opportunity for Winton Woods to go deep into their bench, get a lot of experience for guys that haven't played. So anyway, good news with Winton Woods are giving people a chance rather than add to the score as it is right now. So my son was in an AAU game years ago, and we were down 60 to points, 65-4, and the coach was full court pressing with about 20 seconds left in the game.
And they finally scored.
Hey, there we go. Cheer for who got the basket. Was that 0-0? We're going to have to look at the
And
replay.
Payne
And, off the backboard. It's
Deanna
now
Bailey.
29-2. Bailey looking out top. Tapped out. Oh, a nice pass underneath
Deanna
the
Bailey
basket.
opened to the
Patient-
right.
Oh, behind the back. That was a great pass. Oh.
For
Look
a
at
while,
that. Look at this. So here we go. Here's a chance for Withrow to break the seal on the basket. And that was number 20. That was a rebound here. Yep, that's what I thought. Rebound 0-0. And that is a basket for, I'm not seeing her on the roster. I'd like to give her credit, but I'm not sure who she is because she's not with 0-0 isn't listed. Okay. So Winton Woods with the chance here to expand the lead from 29-2. Left free throw, a little bit of spin, and off to the side.
But they still get boards.
Yeah.
Payne's open on the left-hand side of the arc.
Go to the basket, a
And
nice finish.
doesn't matter, and it's 30, and they get the 2 points right back.
That was Shauna Bailey.
And they
Was
keep
that
it out
Shauna
those
Bailey, or was that from the JV roster? Is that Shauna?
And there's a charge.
And a charge makes it 31-2.
Withrow foul on number 00, Nafisha Coggins. Her third. Number 9 on the Lady Tigers.
Subbing in for Withrow Tigers. That's number 33, Naja Price.
33, Winton Gaston.
So anyway, Winton Woods is taking the ball over the half court. So anyway, going back to the bubble. This year, the tournament is going to be played, the whole NCAA tournament is going to be played in the state of Indiana because for COVID reasons. So what do you think of that, Ben?
So if you say Indiana, so you see a team like Arkansas come in.
Yeah.
So how are they going to do that?
Well, all the teams are going to be located in the same spot. So they're going to do the whole tournament in one spot. Because Indiana has some of the biggest high school gyms in the country.
So you're saying UC can't be in the tournament?
No, what I'm saying is there's going to be 64 teams in the tournament like normal, or 65. But all of the games are going to be played. They're not going to put them in different cities in the past. They're all going to be played in the state of Indiana.
So what
in
about
high
Ohio?
school gyms.
So if Ohio, like UC Xavier,
It
they'll be
doesn't
playing
matter. Okay, it doesn't matter who the schools are. It's just where the games are being played.
Oh.
So it's irregardless of who the team. So it's going to be the same 65 teams. What they're going to do, though, is just hold them all in the same area, so people don't have to travel. Because they don't have to travel, then it's done for COVID reasons.
But the other 49 states have to travel.
What's that?
But the other 49
But
states.
but only at the beginning. If they keep winning, they don't have to travel. So the main thing is the people who are the scorekeepers and the refs, they don't have to travel. They just land and then they stay. So once they get to Indiana, they get to hang out for a couple weeks. It's kind of the Field of Basketball Dreams. You ever heard of the movie Field of Dreams?
I've seen that.
Baseball movie? Okay.
I like the
Field
bench
in
warmers.
Iowa. So this one's like the Field of Dreams. It's Hoosiers. You ever seen the movie Hoosiers?
I like bench warmers.
Okay, gotcha. But there's a movie called Hoosiers, had Gene Hackman years ago, and it was about a basketball team in Indiana that was a real small team, and they beat the big school team from Gary Roosevelt, so it was a big upset. If you've never seen it, you need to borrow it. It's a great basketball movie.
Get the first foul shot.
It's a true story. It's kind of based on a team out of Milan, Indiana, which is about about 30 minutes from Cincinnati. Going, yep. So if you're on 74 and you're going from Cincinnati to Indianapolis, it's about 30 minutes. It's about halfway. It's about 40 minutes outside.
So since you're an Indiana fan, can you tell me about the, the stripes on their pants, the wear the white stripes on the bench?
Why does Indiana wear stripes?
On their. Whenever you see.
Oh, I don't know.
You know the story?
Yeah, I do not know. Do you know?
You're Indiana, aren't you?
Yeah, but I don't know why they wear stripes.
Remember when the players are on the bench?
Yeah. The stripes on their pants?
Yeah, red and white.
So why are they?
Should you know?
I don't know. No. No. There's probably a good reason for it. We'll have to ask our production crew at halftime if anybody knows why there's Indiana stripes. Actually, I might have a buddy listening into the game. Maybe he can look it up for me. Or we can look it up on our phone during the break there. Why don't you pull it up on your phone and we'll find out why does Indiana wear stripes. There used to be like candy stripers that work in hospitals, so maybe it's that.
Or American Red Cross.
Did you ever hear of the candy stripers? They're the nurses that wear that stuff. My sister was a candy striper.
It's already 37-2. We're not even in the third quarter in the game, and they already managed to score 37.
Yep. And Withrow missed attempt there for Winwoods. Winwoods bringing it out to the top. Nice ball movement. She's going to step up for the three. Oh.
And what was he using their JV team?
Oh, nice pass, though, and a nice finish! Oh, what a pass! Giving the Winwoods a 39-2 lead. Nice finish.
And the person that wore 11 last year was one of my friends and supporters, Janelle Smith.
So she graduated?
Yeah, and she has twins now.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's like that. She missed after graduation. Bang.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was weird.
All right, we're going to look up the candy stripes. So any call out to old Winwoods grads that might be listening to the game tonight?
Probably.
Okay. Candy Stripes IU. How Indiana began wearing its trademark candy striped warm-up. We have the answer, and there's an article on it. Of all the traditions, none is as perpetually front and center as the Hoosiers' candy striped warm-up pants. So here's the story. I know everybody is listening to this and just on the seat on their seats just wondering what's going on. So we are going to make them listen to the game a little bit longer, since we're going to tell them beginning of the third quarter the story. So if you come back in the beginning of the third quarter, we are going to tell you why the Indiana Hoosiers wear stripes. Is that a good deal?
And why Frank Lambert should be sacked.
Well, no, that's for a conversation off the air. And no, Frank Lampard does not coach the Cincinnati Bengals.
But he gets more wins.
I'll be glad to talk about the Bengals, though.
But Frank Lampard gets more wins. He had 7. He has like 45 in his coaching yards right now.
Who does?
Frank Lampard. He coached Derby first, then 2 years at Chelsea.
Okay, but how many wins does Zach Taylor have?
Like 5, 7.
Okay, there we go. There's my point.
But 45 for
Okay.
Frank. So
Back to the action.
What's the difference?
Dribbling the call over half court for Withrow is, that is Janiah Haynes. We got 8 seconds here. Let's see if Winwoods is going to get it off in time.
Oh, nice pass.
And a finish. Oh, and
rebound.
one more chance.
That
That will count.
41-2 at the end of the
We
first
might
half.
need to get a review. Let's do an arm bump here. There we go. Good first half here for Winwood. Take it to 41-2
And you see
at
number 4
halftime.
for Withrow going right to the locker room.
Yeah, we're about to halftime. Beginning of the third quarter, we are going to share the story on why the Indiana Hoosiers wear the stripes. So that will be discussed. All being discussed is why did the Bengals future head coach? So we'll see at the end of halftime. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
If I play sports for my school, I'll learn how to be part of a team.
I will have more friends. I will be active now and when I'm a grown-up. I will learn how to work hard.
I'll have better attendance.
I'll learn how to overcome adversity. I'll be more likely to go to college. I will learn how to get along with others. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school.
I must learn to be a good student during school if I want to put on my uniform after school.
The year was 1907. The Cubs won the World Series and the Ford Model R hit the assembly line. While here in Ohio, school administrators came together to form the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One thing that hasn't changed since 1907 is the dedication of the OHSAA to education-based athletics in Ohio. School sports teach responsibility, sportsmanship, and life lessons that stay with students long after their playing days are over. The OHSAA seeks to prepare students not for the next level of sport, but for the next level of life.
Okay, we're returning to second half here of the battle between the Winton Wood Warriors and the Withrow Tigers. 41-2 for Winwoods. Kick out top. Oh, a little bit off. A rebound. Taken by Winwoods. So the tale of the first half for the Withrow Tigers is turnovers. Turnovers converting into easy basket for Winwoods. For Winwoods, you had Winwoods. Good ball movement, turning the ball over into converting into easy baskets. Good first half, a challenging first half for the Withrow Tigers. So, Ben, for those returning for second half action, there is an answer to the candy striped pants for Indiana Hoosiers. They were the origin of Bobby Knight. When he took over, they asked him why he picked the pants. He said he just kind of liked them. So they became a staple after that, but they were not the first team to have the stripes. You know who the first team to wear striped shorts were?
Who was?
Harlem Globetrotters. So there. So it was well worth coming back to the action to find that out.
And if you want to know about the Harlem...
Oh, and a three for the Winwoods Warriors.
And if you want to know about the Harlem Globetrotters, some history about Harlem, and you're a UC fan from back from the late 90s, and was a graduate or still in school, Melvin Levitt. The helicopter was the Harlem Globetrotter.
He played for Kentucky?
UC.
Oh, I remember Did he play for the Globetrotters?
Yeah, he was for some parts, yeah.
Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, I remember Melvin Levitt. Played for Bob Huggins, right? Or was that before Bob Huggins? Oh, and a high bank shot, and it's good! That was a goal for the Winwoods Warriors. But two-point basket, I'm sorry. Now, I want to have one conversation here. There's something broadcasters say in the middle of the game, which I don't personally like. They say, score the ball. I'm not sure. I was reading about that, and they said they just started saying that, but score the ball is not a term I like. So one rule in our games here, we're not going to say score the ball. Is that a deal?
Put the ball in the back of the net.
Put the ball in the basket. No score the balls. You ever hear that when you listen to a game? They say they score the ball. It's like, of course they score the ball, right? So anyway, that's my pet peeve.
Frank Lampard?
Well, we always say Frank Lampard. So I'll ask you a question. What's your pet peeve on a broadcaster? What thing do they say in a game that you would prefer they didn't say in any sport?
How about Dick Vitale, Diaper Dandy?
Oh, overhear that. I kind of like that, but he overdoes it a little bit. I would agree with that. The Diaper Dandy, yep. There is one that a buddy of mine that I broadcast soccer with.
Pat?
He says, nope. His name is Chuck Walton, the famous Chuck Walton.
You did
So
someone
if
else?
Chuck listens into the game, Chuck, one of his terms, which he used to get kidded for, was they say dispossess the ball. They say that in soccer, but actually it's a legitimate call, but he used to get picked on for that. So, Chuck, I am here personally to attest that dispossessing the ball is a good soccer term. So there we go. Is there anything they say in basketball that you like? Traveling? Let's work out the favorite words of broadcasters. Traveling. What other things do they say in the middle of a game?
Double dribble.
Double dribble. That's a good one. Yep.
Foul.
Yeah. Let's think of press. Full court press. Pressure on the
Fast
top
break.
of the key.
Fast break.
There you go. Top
Relentless
of the
finisher.
key.
Relentless finisher.
A finisher.
Relentless.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about famous Dick Vitale comments. Diaper Dandy. What else does Dick Vitale say? And a finish here for Winwood's. Nice lefty. I was impressed that she went to the basket and she used her left hand rather than her right hand. And why do they go to the opposite hand there? So they can't block it, right?
Yep.
So that's fundamentally strong. So which is the one going to Fisk University, Ben?
Leasia Payne, number 2.
Number 2, yep.
The person with number 2 wearing.
Fisk.
And
So did we determine where Fisk was located? I'm wondering if it's in the Virginia area, but let's check.
I'm pretty sure it's Philadelphia.
I'm wondering if it's in the Washington, D.C. area, but I could be wrong. Fisk. Faith Danaway come to the basket to give. Here's an opportunity for Withrow. She had the first basket in the first half.
It's in Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee?
Yep.
Not Nashville, Indiana. Okay. Fisk University. There we go. So what's Nashville known for?
What?
What's Nashville known for?
The music.
Music. There we go. Yep. Music capital, right?
The Music City.
Yep. Actually, this summer I stopped in Memphis, Tennessee.
I went to Nashville like a couple years ago.
Did you? Well, Memphis, Tennessee has a place called Sun Records where Elvis Presley and Johnny Cash first performed. And there's a microphone that they still have there. They had a chance to hold that microphone and do a little Elvis dip.
And I mean, have you heard of the movie Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix?
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
I watched that 5 times a day when I was so little.
5 times a day?
Pretty much.
You were walking the line a lot.
I was walking that line. Or if you like Jersey Boys, walk like a man.
It's like walking a mile if you're watching that movie 5 times.
And I went to the museum when I was in Nashville.
Okay, yeah,
That was pretty
Nashville's
awesome.
good, yep.
And
If
then
you
plus,
well, if you go to Memphis, you can also go to Graceland, but there's, a beautiful finish once again to the left hand. I've been impressed with the Winwoods on their finishes. They're all going to the opposite hand.
if you go into in the beginning of the movie Walk the Line, his bass
Yeah.
player,
Okay.
his bass,
Yep.
was his boss in the Air Force.
Okay, there we go. So while we go into the break here, we got another conversation here about girls basketball. For years, girls basketball was 6-on-6. Were you aware of that?
No.
And the rules on 6-on-6 is you could have 3 forwards and 3 guards. And the 3 forwards weren't allowed to go over the half court.
That's like hockey.
And the 3 forwards were the only persons that could shoot the ball.
That's like hockey.
The other rule is they could only dribble it twice before they passed it. In the state of Iowa, girls basketball was 6-on-6 to maybe 15, 20 years ago. That's how they played it. And apparently they still do that in recreational a little bit. So you can leave this. Oh,
Whoa!
Look at that! Michael Jordan from the top of the key. She made that 3 and she's like, no expression, just like, I can do that.
Nothing but net.
Was a great touch.
Shot of the day.
Yeah, I would be feeding that again. I mean, she was probably 5 feet behind the 3-point line.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow, that was a heck of a basket. We're going to have to replay that one if we haven't done it.
That's awesome.
That was nothing but net.
And that's not even.
She didn't even get excited. She was like, hey, I made that. No
You're
big
down by
deal.
50. What do you expect?
Well, she got a steal. Here's a chance to the basket. Nice.
Oh,
wow, look at
5-0
that.
run.
Way to go. Awesome. So that is a 5-0 run from Withrow. And a steal and a finish. Nice third quarter here from, that's Shakira White,
But
Jr.
48 points to go. They just caught it up.
Hey, we'll
And
take what we got, and they finish.
and they canceled out the 5-0 run.
Well, she's got a chance. Let's see if she can answer. You know what? As sweet as that 3-point shot was, if they leave her that shot, I'd be taking it.
And it was nothing but net.
Yep, they're in a 2-3 zone, so I'd be feeding that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Let her put it up again. I'm hoping she take the three.
And a travel.
Nice walk. Keep it going, man. If you're in a
And here
run,
comes the three-point
shoot it.
shot. A beautiful
Here's
shot.
The three. Look at this three. Oh, that was sweet.
Take an angle right here.
I mean, that was a sweet shot. I'm not sure why she hasn't been taking that. She got to finish. So a 5-point run there from Shakira White. I don't know. If I'd be bringing that down next court, I'd be taking that shot. Oh, nice. Down in. Kicked it out. She almost had the layup there. Passed it up for a better shot, but unselfish. Oh!
And now they're on a 5. And they get those 5 points just back.
We got a little bit of a contest there, man. Here's a shoot-off going on.
And they get that 5 points just back.
That was Demira Sellers.
For 2. They didn't have.
Come on, pop it.
She got it
Go.
again.
Oh! Keep it. Shoot it, man. She got a nice shot.
And ball. So that last basketball by Winton was, they called that a 2, not a 3.
Yeah.
So I guess he was like a couple inches off the in front of the arc.
Well, let's give Woods credit this half. I mean, Withrow, they've been turning the ball over or less, getting some shots. So, hey, they got 7 points, man. That's 5 points in the first, that was in about a minute spot here. So anyway, Woods bringing the ball up the court, 56-7 lead.
And Leah Payne, the only starter on the floor as right now.
Yeah, nice pass and a foul. That will send to the free-throw line.
I wish the Bengals could do this.
What's that?
I wish the Bengals could do this on the football field.
Yeah.
Withrow fouls on number 15.
I wish the Bengals could do a lot.
No one expected us to beat the Steelers.
How about winning a playoff game?
Today's the 30th anniversary. Did you know that?
Of what?
Not winning a playoff game.
30th anniversary?
Not winning a playoff game.
Wow. That's pretty remarkable.
And if you go back into 2015, Bengals play the Steelers in the wild card. They pick it off. We run in the locker room. We got our offense back on. Jeremy Hill fumbles.
I moved here in March of 1990, so I have not seen a playoff win since I moved here.
But you know how
You know why there's the curse of the Bengals, don't you?
Know what?
The one player lives in Mason, Ohio, he dislocated Bo Jackson's hip in that playoff game where last one they won. So since then they haven't won a playoff game. So it's the curse of the Bo.
But that could have snapped.
Yeah.
By 2015.
Nothing to do with Mike Brown, of course.
He dressed as John Ross, you flippin' fool.
So we'll probably pick a wide receiver again this year. And out top, a nice shot and in! Giving the Winwood Warriors a 52-point lead.
Higgins
and
is
that
a
was
rookie.
Daisha Thompson.
T. Higgins is a rookie, and he's world class.
Who is?
T. Higgins.
Yeah, T's good. Oh, look at that shot. Oh.
She's continuing, and she has a 23 on her number on her jersey, so she's like LeBron James with that shot.
And Michael Jordan, too. There was Michael Jordan before there was LeBron James. So who's the most famous 23 of all time? Michael Jordan. So I think LeBron should maybe change his number. So he could be the most famous 24 or 22.
24 is Kobe Bryant.
Oh, it can't be 24 then.
And he died, so you're going to disgrace him like that?
Maybe 22. So let's talk about this, Ben. Who's the most famous 22 of all time?
22.
Another answer! Oh, see that strut after that three?
I think Winton was alum. This is awesome.
She took the Withrow three and she doubled it. I think a little, yeah. But that was a nice shot. So anyway, we go into the fourth quarter here, 62-7. I think we can safely say that Winwoods has probably got this one won.
That was the start. That's probably, you should have said that in the second quarter.
Okay. Well, I don't like to go out on a limb. Oh, beautiful three. Beautiful three.
Which one's better, the one from Withrow or that one?
I'm not sure. So we have to ask a basketball-related question. What's our basketball-related question? Let's think. Who has the largest high school gyms in the state of United States?
What was the question?
Let's look at the 10 largest high school gyms in the United States, So let's Google that, and if anybody's watching, Whoever gets this answer first
What-
gets a I'm not
he
sure what they
asked,
get. A free Skyline, courtesy of whoever's household they live in. 10 largest high school gyms in the United States. So we're going to look this up here. Drum roll, please. I'm not sure if the announcer or our producing crew can do drum rolls for us.
You can't call the Shotton Center because that's a higher state, but you pay it for high school state games.
We're talking high school gyms.
You know.
So here we go. High school gyms, the largest ones in the country. Indiana Seymour High School Gym, 8,200 people considered a high school gym in Seymour, Indiana. 8,200.
Dang, that's an NBA type
East
of level.
Chicago, 8,000. Newcastle, which the famous Steve Alford played, 7,800 students, 7,800 for high school. Richmond, Indiana, 77. Muncie, Indiana, 76-35. Marion, 75-60. Elkhart, Indiana, 73-73. So you see why the bubble is going to be in Indiana? They had all those big high school gyms. This is high school. These are bigger than college gyms on the East Coast. So I grew up near Rutgers University. They had a gym called the Barn.
New Jersey?
Yep. And in
We had that Bon Jovi conversation against with Claremont.
Yep. So the Rutgers Barn was on the the campus. And there's a buddy of mine listening to the game. We both were big Rutgers fans. Now, you know what? You know what Rutgers is in the state of New Jersey? It's the State University of New Jersey. The first football game was played Rutgers against Princeton. So for any Rutgers fans out there, the Scarlet Knights, it was called the Barn. You know how many sat at the Barn?
How many? And
the capacity of the Barn, I thought it was smaller than this, was 3,200.
Taylor White gets another basket, make it 64-7.
So what I'm saying is the biggest high school in Indiana is 3 times the size of the Barn where Rutgers University played. Little known fact. So the good thing here, Ben, is when you go to a Waycross game, you can get more educated on the game of basketball. Extra bonus.
And here's the segment I actually call Waycross. Should Frank Lampert get sacked or not?
We're not going to soccer. If we start covering soccer games next year, we can get into soccer. But we're going to put our
Frank
sole
Lampard should be
focus
gone
on
by then.
basketball.
And
Nobody knows who Frank Lampard is.
But he should go somewhere else. He should coach FC. Look him better.
If Frank Lampard is in the Eastern Cincinnati Conference coaching basketball, we can talk about it. But otherwise, we just can't.
But Frank Lampard can ball out.
It's just it's a Waycross rule.
I should give you a red card. I should give you a red card.
Bringing over. Nope, no card discussions. We can do double dribbles. We can do score the ball. Those are all acceptable, though I don't like score the ball. Oh, and a steal for Winton Woods. We got 5.5 minutes to go, 64-7.
Deanna Bailey.
A drive to the
And
basket
the
and a
penetration.
finish. Oh, another sweet finish. Yeah, you know, Winton Woods has played well. I mean, I know there's a bit of a gap here, but turnovers have been to a minimum. Passing's been a good job of driving to the basket.
Deanna Bailey had to have their penetration.
Oh,
Deanna Bailey
tipped out of bounds. Withrow. Possession will go to Winton Woods. So anyway,
Deanna Bailey had to even have their penetration.
So I'm going to put you on the spot here. Why are the Cincinnati Bearcats called the Cincinnati Bearcats? Since you were questioning me on my stripes.
Why do you call it a Bearcat?
No, you're supposed to know.
The animal?
Well, actually, I'm going to say the Wildcats. Why is UK called the Wildcats? UK basketball fan?
I only like UK because my best friend Chris Oates.
No, but why are they called the Wildcats?
How would I know that information?
Don't know.
I just
Tell you what, for our next broadcast, for people to come back to the next broadcast, you can explain to them why they're called the Wildcats. I'm sure in Cincinnati we got 10 million UK Wildcat fans, so I'm sure we'll be getting a lot of responses.
The only reason I go out of Kentucky because Chris Oates.
Yeah.
But after his football career, because he had a big medical accident, he can't even talk no more. He's horrible.
Well, being an Indiana fan, I'm going to ask you a question. Why did John Calipari
I like Ohio State.
Why did John Calipari stop playing Indiana University?
I like Ohio State.
I thought you were a Kentucky basketball fan.
Ohio State. Only pay attention to Kentucky football.
You're a Kentucky football fan.
The Crystal, 22.
Okay.
22?
Okay.
22 Ostron.
So you're an Ohio State fan.
Ohio State football, basketball, all of it.
Okay. So why won't Ohio State play Cincinnati in football? Actually, they have a couple times. Why won't they play them in basketball?
Because it's going to be a close game because none of the teams are good no more.
Actually, they played last year, so that did end. But for a while, though, they wouldn't play them.
71-7.
Yeah. 71-7. We got a lot of sevens on the board here.
Why does Chelsea keep beating West Ham?
Well, we don't get to talk about West Ham either. Oh, pass out. I want to see another three from the top of the key. Going to go to the left hand here, and another finish with the left hand. I tell you what, all game long, Winwoods has been finishing with the opposite hand, which I'm impressed with. You see college basketball that won't go to their weak hand. So I'm impressed. She was going to pop it from the top, did not.
And a
Went
steal!
into the passing lane, a steal. Is she going to, looks to pass it once again, unselfish, and another finish.
And a 75-7.
I tell you what,
oh, man.
I think the last 7 baskets have been left-hand finishes.
Well, you might see 100 on the board with just 3 minutes.
I wonder if the coach with the score, if they were looking for maybe finishing with the opposite hand. So there's that three again. Oh, another three from Withrow. Tell you what, she has got a sweet outside shot. Again, that was Shakira White.
And it's still right back.
We need to be going down a little bit earlier to the basket. And a finish. Oh, unlucky.
And
rebound by White. Oh, unlucky.
LeBron and Michael Jordan will be ashamed of her.
Went into the side there. Hope she's okay.
She good?
Got Patty.
She's up.
I think she's good. Hit a little bit hard.
And she's up. Let's see.
Yeah, that had to hurt a little bit. Good hustle, though. I tell you what, I'm impressed with that. A little bit of a challenge for Withrow, but they've continued to play here. Good hustle there under the basket, trying to get the ball. And Winwoods with the ball underneath with about 3 minutes and 25 seconds. So I think I've learned a lot tonight here, Ben. I hope you have.
I have it.
Yeah.
But the thing I'm most excited about, which was an alumni person, graduate.
So why are the Buckeyes called the Buckeyes?
The chocolate?
No, Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh, chocolate. Ohio State
because
Buckeyes.
Of the chocolates. Okay. So who do you think is going to win the championship game, Ohio State or Alabama?
Ohio State all the way.
Oh, I don't know. It's going to be a tight game.
If Ohio State, people say Ohio State's going to be Clemson.
They might have to cancel the game, though, because there's a bunch of Ohio State guys that have COVID.
What?
So they might have to delay the game another week or two.
But still, as you know with the West fans, you know our top running back from our football team, Ryan Williams. He has now been an Ohio State player with 2 rings in his freshman year. And the best thing about Ryan, he got to play in the semifinal.
Let's take a moment and talk about Winwoods. Oh, and foul.
I am talking about Winton Ryan.
So there was a guy that played at Winwoods a few years ago by the name of Alan Payne. Played at Auburn.
I'm talking about Ohio State and Winton Woods in the same time.
Oh,
Ryan
okay.
Williams?
Ryan Williams. Brian Williams? Oh, Mayan Williams. Oh, I gotcha.
And he got to play in Ohio State 2 rings. He got to play in the Big Ten title game and the CFB semifinal.
Well, the best player in the area right now playing in the WNBA is Kelsey Mitchell. She played for Princeton High School, and she led the WNBA in 3 points last year, I believe. She played about 4 or 5 years ago in the GMC. And then she went to Ohio State, and she set the all-time record for points at Ohio State. Did you remember her name?
I remember her. Kelsey
Mitchell, and that's playing in Indianapolis.
My dad's friend from high school, his fiance coached her.
Oh, okay.
And she coached for the Chicago Sky, and now she's back she's coaching in Ohio State.
Gotcha.
She coached Xavier, Sky, then...
Oh, a foul, and she will go to the line.
Carla coached Xavier, Chicago Sky, and now Ohio State.
Number 23, Anya Shabazz.
Well, the Winwoods, to Withrow's credit, they were able to get a little bit of offense going here in the second half. So I think they had 2 in the first half. They have 8 here in the second half. The star of the second half for Withrow has been with 7 points.
Has been
Actually 8 points.
Shakira White.
Has been Shakira White. 8 points here in the second half. Two great looking three-pointers.
And you see Wood was coach on the sideline. He just laid back because he knew he had to win.
Yeah, could have tapped into that a little bit earlier, but anyway, we've got a minute 51 here to go. Ben, with the cancellation of the JV game and the varsity game, we'll be done by the time the varsity game would have been started. So get home. And then I'm not sure if we get any other games coming up in the future with
This
the
was a big
Woodwoods.
game Friday, but it got canceled.
Yeah.
We were supposed to.
Oh, okay, gotcha. There's Woodwoods boys coming up early February, so actually maybe doing those games coming up. And we've got a minute 37 here to go, and Withrow's bringing it over the half court. Maybe we get another 3-point shot here. That would be 3 for the second half. They're playing her out top, so they're not ready to give her. She can take it to the basket. Oh, and a rebound. Gonna go with the left hand. And another finish. Great second half. That's, 10 points here in the second half for Kyra White.
And here's a question. Here's a fun fact.
Yep.
Gary Lumpkin, old girls coach.
Yep.
He played against Xavier against UC, and he got the game-winning assist back in 1980.
He played for Xavier, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yep. I remember named Gary Lumpkin.
And he coached with Wood here.
Okay.
Girls, and now he's moved to Delaware. And that's when Coach Walker took spot.
Okay, gotcha. Was he the athletic director too, or just the head coach?
What?
Oh, a high arc. Oh, and a 3. Tell you what, Withrow's got 15 points here in the second half.
Kennedy scored 60 points in 45 seconds.
Yeah. So we've got 45 seconds. Let's see if we get another 3 perhaps out of Withrow. This will be, 79 if she puts this in? Oh, unlucky. Rebound. Out to Withrow. Oh.
And double dribble.
Oh. The sideline for Woodward's getting excited there.
Open up the champagne for the Warriors.
Yep. Good half. I think got a lot of contribution. He got a chance to really play everybody here in the second.
But pop the champagne, come on.
Yep.
Pop the champagne.
I want to see one more 3 here. She's been throwing down rainbow. She's got 2 threes and 2 baskets. I think she's going to dribble down. She's definitely looking to do that. And let's see. Oh!
And
rebound, and it went off of, I wasn't sure. Withrow maintains possession with 7.8 seconds to go. Maybe pop another 3 here. So for Woodward's credit, they continued to battle. They ended up getting 15 points here in the second half unless they get one more. And the steal, possession maintains, 4.7 seconds. Ooh, I think they knocked an extra second off that clock. They might need to review that.
Why would you say after review?
I'm kidding. Yeah. I had one the other game. The game was over, and they reviewed something for 10 minutes. It was like a 20-point game.
If the rest want to review it, they got to come up here and look at the monitor.
Oh, stolen. Oh, unfortunate. And she'll dribble it out, and the victory for Winwoods. So, good. So, final score 77 Winwoods, 17 Withrow. This is Ian Liddell checking out with Ben Quackenbush. Thank you for turning in tonight. Hopefully educated you in the game of basketball, and hopefully we'll see you here coming up soon. Thanks, production crew. Have a good evening. Again, the final score, 77 Warriors, 17 Withrow. Have a good evening.